Hey there, Titans. In this video, I'll show you how to configure the Titan Smart V and Salesforce JWT. What will this allow you to do is whenever you have a user log in with a Smart V, you'll be able to run the actions of that user through that session. So let's say you have a community user and you create an account, that account will be created on that community user. Or if you get records with Titan, then that community user will get the records on that on his permissions. So it's not going to run on our connector. It will run on that specific user. All right, so let's start. We'll head over to the Form Titan My Account, and we'll head over to Push Setting Logs. And here we see that we have the connector configured on this user. And what we'll scroll down to the Salesforce JWT session and we'll grant access. We see here three parameters we need to fill in. The first one is the consumer key. Second one is audience, basically the URL where we're supposed to authenticate. So if it's a community, that will be a community URL. If it's a production, it will be login.salesforce.com. And if it's a sandbox, it will be test.salesforce.com. And then you will upload your private key to our certificate here. So let me show you what we need to do on the Salesforce side. So the first thing, we'll head over to our apps, app manager, and we'll create a new connected app. All right, we'll give it a name. So we'll do Titan JWT, and we'll enable OAuth, put a callback URL over here. You can put technically whatever you want. In our instance, we'll put this. Let's give it full access and refresh token. And again, you can give whatever it is you want here. Depends on what you want the connected app to do. And in order for the JWT to work, is click use digital signature, and now you need to upload a certificate. So the fastest way to generate a certificate is using a command. So I'm on Mac. I'm just going to type in this command. We'll put this in the description. You can also go online. There are many websites that can do it, or if you have a server or Linux or something, you can run the same command. I'm sure there is a way to do this on Windows as well. Not familiar. In my instance, very simple. I'm just in a directory called certificates, certs, and I'm going to run this command. Now it's going to ask me to put in some information. So I'll put this in. And put in some information. All right, created our certificate. So I'm going to head over to my certs folder, and I'm going to open this. Let's open it in Visual Studio Code. All right, so let's get the private server certificate. We have both. So the private one I need for Form Titan, and the server one I need for Salesforce. So let's choose a file, head over to desktop, certificates, and we'll upload the server cert. And with this, we're done. Continue. The only thing left to do is we want to manage this. Let's see what we can see here. Edit policies, and we want to make sure admin approved users are pre-authorized. Save, and let's add our profiles. So let's give it system administrator, and we'll do my community as well, I think. Let's see which one is the partner. Okay, gold partner user clone. Let's give this one as well, and we'll save it. So whoever has these profiles are pre-authorized and can get the JWT token. The only thing left to do is fill in the blanks over here. So what I will do is I'll head over to my community and I'll grab the URL since I want to be able to use this on my community users. I'll head back, I'll put the audience over here. We have the consumer key to fill in. We need to grab this from the connected app that we created. So I'll try and navigate back to my connected app. So let's go back to our app manager and head over to the Titan JWT. And here's our consumer key. Put that in here, and now just the private key that we need. From here, we're just gonna grab the whole thing, put it over here, apply, and we're done. Now let's get to the fun part. So this was just setting this up. Now let me show you how we use it. We'll head over to our Elements, Salesforce, throw in the Smart V over here. It has to work. If you want to use the JWT, it has to work off a user. You have to authenticate a user with the Smart V. I don't need a condition. Technically, you can use a condition. Say if it's active, you know what, let's do active equals true. Just to let active users in, and you can do whatever else conditionings you want. And we'll hit apply. Let's put in some fields. So we need the user ID. We need the email, and we need some passcode. I'm just going to run and quickly create the custom field. I didn't prepare a custom field for the Smart V password. All right, so I created a custom field named Smart V one-time password, and our user ID will be our value, email is my email, and Smart V OTP is going to be my secret. And now we're going to tick this beautiful checkbox here, Salesforce JWT session. We'll hit apply, and let's start with something simple. Let's put in a text box. We're going to call this account name. And what we will do is just create an account and see who it was created from. All right, so let's go head over to account and just simple create. The only fields we're going to map is the account name, and we'll map it from the account name. Apply and finish, and we'll save. And let's publish this thing. All right, so let's put in my email. And I'm going to get a one-time password right now to my email address. And here it is. Click continue and I'm in. Let's create an account. This is my regular user I just logged in with. It's not a community user, just standard regular user. So we're going to call this regular user account, and I'll hit submit. Let's head over to our push integration logs. And I see an account was created. Let's click on this one and see who it was created by. And you can see that it was created by Brave Donkey, which is the main user. Now check this out. I'll head over here and I'll log in as a partner user, as a community user. Oh, in that sense, I'm just gonna wait to get the one-time password, and here it is, and we'll do partner community user. I'll hit submit, head back to our logs, and let's take a look at this account. Now you can see that it was created by Jack Rogers, which is our partner user right here. The partner community user is Jack Rogers, and the account was created by Jack Rogers. Since we logged in as that user, so everything we do on Jack Rogers session, or whoever community user or any other standard Salesforce user logs in, we'll use that session. The main thing to notice here, since we're using that user session, any get that you run will run on that session. So let's say if that user has no permissions to create an object. I don't know right now if I have some permissions I don't have for that community users, but if you don't have a permission to read data or to push data, it just won't work. Since we run from that session, Salesforce respects all the permissions that you have for that profile, for that specific user that you're running on. It will run on that, and therefore you need to be aware of that. And this is how it's done.